Hello guys, it is me again, it's HorrorFan34, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to day 6 of this Thankskilling 10-day challenge that was created by Brother Peanut Butter. Now, like I said before in the previous reviews, if you guys don't know what this challenge is about, or haven't been keeping up with these series of videos if you're new to this, basically what Brother Peanut Butter did was he created a challenge where for 10 days for the month of November for Thanksgiving, you would do a 10-day challenge of 10 reviews of horror movies from the 12th to the 22nd. And basically what you would do is, what the challenge is like, is for each day for a horror film they review, it's a different kind of horror film, like a different kind of genre of horror. So day 1 was a slasher, day 2 was a creature feature, day 3 was sci-fi horror, day 4 was Italian horror, and then day 5 was Japanese or Korean horror movies. Now that we are on day 6, this is known as the Frenchies, so French horror films. And I think Brother Peanut Butter actually reviewed this film, because I watched his review earlier, and I'm very positively sure that this is the film he reviewed. So he read my mind pretty good, because this was the film that I was going to review as well for this challenge, and it deserves to be reviewed because it's actually one of my personal favorite French horror films. And of course, you can tell by the title that review is going to be on Inside. Now, Inside was a film that was released around, I believe, I want to say like 2007, 2008, something like that. It was from Dimension Extreme, Dimension Films. And the story of Inside is very simple. You basically have a woman who's pregnant, and she's going to give birth. She's about to give birth to a baby, and she's going to deliver the next day at the hospital, so she has a ride set up to pick her up in the morning and things like that. But then what ends up happening is that she sees this really weird woman stalking her, and she's really stalkerish, and she's keeping an eye on her and things like that. And then from there, the woman who's stalking this pregnant lady, things go really crazy and go overboard and things like that. And that's all I'm really going to say about the plot, because Inside was really one of those French horror films that I was blown away by the first time I saw it. I mean, the acting overall is very, very solid. I think the acting is very solid across the board. Not one actor in this film gives a weak performance. I think all the actors in this film do a great job. And the one thing, too, that really stood out to me about this film was the gore effects. The blood effects in this film are amazing. Some really great gore effects, just practical effects. I mean, and it's a very bloody film, so be warned, it is a very bloody film, especially when things get crazy between these two people. Because, the gore effects, I just can't say much more about this film, without talking about these gore effects, because the gore effects in this film are just so well done and amazing. I mean, it's probably it's probably up there with some of my top favorite gore movies. I really enjoy Dead Alive and Bad Taste both by Peter Jackson, because those are gore films too. This is without a doubt one of my personal favorite gore films, because this film just has so many such great practical gore effects, and they're very amazingly done, and it's really one of those films too that is just crazy and over the top and just goes overboard with all the blood and things like that. I mean, it's a really well done French horror film. It's directed very well by the director. It's beautifully shot. I mean, it's beautifully directed. It's very, very solid direction. And overall, I mean, Inside is really one of those horror films that I don't want to give too much away about, because it's really one of those films that you can't go into a whole lot of details about without spoiling stuff. The ending is just really crazy, the ending. I'm not going to say what the ending is, but I'll save that for you guys to check out for yourself. But if you really want to see a really good French horror film, I think this is one that you definitely have to check out. It's got a really creepy premise. And also, too, if you're a big gore buff like myself, if you like horror films with blood, I think this is a horror film that you have to check out. I mean, because the gore effects in this film are just so well done. That's like my favorite part of the movie is the gore effects. The gore effects are just outstandingly done. Very solid acting across the board. It's beautifully directed. Really creepy concept. I mean, a pregnant woman being stalked by like this other crazy woman and all that stuff. I mean, it's a really creepy idea. So overall, I mean, I'm not going to say much more about Inside, because I think Inside is really one of those films that you just have to check out for yourself, and especially if you're a big fan of French horror films, I think you definitely have to go get this one a look. So anyways, that is pretty much it for my review for Inside, and thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Alright guys, take care.